call the meeting to order. I would like to start with saying welcome to the East Lyme Board of Finance special hybrid meeting. Today is Wednesday, May 28th. The time is 12:33, and we're calling the meeting to order and starting with the Pledge of Allegiance. I can see mine, my flag flying out front.
Right.
I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America,
to the republic for which it stands, one nation,
under God, indivisible, with liberty
and justice for all.
It's like I realize that someone else is gonna someone is gonna move on.
Okay. So next we have delegations. East Lyme, do you see anyone who's joined the Zoom call?
We do not.
Okay.
and there's no one in the room here as well, other than Kevin and myself.
Great. So next is new business, which is setting the mill rate for fiscal year 2025-2026. We had the budget referendum last week, and there were 946 voting for it and 614 voting against it. So the yeses carried the day. A total of 1,560 people voted. So with that, do I have anyone who would like to make the motion to approve the mill rate at 28.01 for the budget year 2025-2026, which is a 1.66 mill rate over the previous year?
So moved. I'll make a motion to set the mill rate to 28.01 for the 2025-2026 budget year. Second.
Second, the motion has been made and seconded. Is there any discussion? Scott?
So question, please. Are we obligated to retain the mill rate that was a part of the budget referendum, or do we have any latitude at all?
Unless there were some revenues that showed up,
Okay.
that, that like a last minute something from the state or federal government that changed.
I understand. So my question is to Kevin then about the collection rate. Has he got any updates on collection rate that might potentially have some impact on this mill rate?
So we're proposing, or I'm projecting the mill rate will come in about 99.1% this year. We have increased it to 99%. So there is a smidge of wiggle room, but I would probably advise to leave it at 99 for this year, being up almost 0.8% from the prior year.
And if we leave it at 99, then the mill rate needs to be 28.01. If we go up to a higher rate, it could go down.
Correct.
But your recommendation is for us not to do that.
So the last 4 years, we've kept it at 98.2. This year we increased to 99. We're projecting to be closer to 99.1. But if anything in the economy changes and the collection rate does dip a little bit, we would have a deficit in our revenue side of things. So right now we have a 0.1% kind of cushion, so to speak. Right now as it stands.
Okay. All right. Thanks for that explanation, Kevin.
Any other questions or discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Any abstentions? The motion carries 5-0-0. Next is public discussion. Still no one else joining the Zoom and no one else there in the room?
Not here.
All right. Next is board comments. Does anyone on the board have anything that they'd like to share? No? Well, I'll just say thank you again for all your work. I would say that I think for future budgets years that I recommend that who's ever on the board next year, it may make sense to have 2 public hearings, one during the day at the community center, and then one in the evening at the high school as we did. That would give senior citizens more of an opportunity to participate in the public hearing, because as it was, we only saw, a couple of people. I think we only had one person speaking, and from that, 1 or 2 speaking from the perspective of a senior citizen. So that would give the board a more holistic impression about what our residents are thinking about the budget. So that would be my only comment. Does anyone have anything else? If not, Paul, go ahead.
I move to adjourn the meeting.
Second, thank you. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? No, the motion carries. And we're now up, John Birmingham joined at the last, so the meeting is adjourned. Thank you very much.